What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we are not going to be working on the Neon. Yeah, I know that's first, right? It's actually pretty good to go. It's ready to go out again. And actually, what we're going to be doing is working on getting the Jeep ready. I think I started making a video on what was getting ready to go down with the daily, but I think I accidentally deleted the footage, so I'm gonna just start over. But basically what we got going on, as most of you know, my daily driver is a 2014 Grand Cherokee Summit. It does have the V8 Hemi in there. It's on factory 20s. It's also on factory air rod, and basically the factory compressor, can't really see too much, but it's basically tucked up in there. Factory compressor decided that it wanted to go out, and that process of the compressor going out, it actually ended up causing the bags to, of course, deflate all the way and let all the air out. And then at the same time, the bags became detached from where they're supposed to be attached to. So long story short, it rides like crap. The struts are basically the only thing that's kind of keeping it like somewhat drivable. But again, it rides like crap. So basically I went ahead and ordered aftermarket air rod for it. I went ahead and grabbed the Airlift 3P management system with the dual compressors and another tank. And I also got Airteak struts, 34 way adjustable struts with brand new bags. So today we're going to be opening these up. I'm going to show you guys the kit, and this weekend it should be installed, and then see how much better it rides with aftermarket air than the factory Quadrilift. Okay, all right, so I got everything out. I went ahead and took everything out of the package, and I'm gonna basically, like I said, just kind of show you guys the new suspension setup for the daily. Again, the Jeep already has air suspension on it, except it's just factory. So, you know, not every Grand Cherokee has air ride on it. I think the only models that really come with it are the Summit, Overland, and Trailhawk, and even some of the Overlands don't even come with it. I guess it's like an option, I guess you could say. So basically, like I said, right now it's all the way down on the factory bags, and pretty much how it sits right now is probably how it's going to sit. Right now it's kind of sort of on an incline, so it might look a little crooked, or it might look like the front's down a little bit more. But basically where the front's at right now, it's going to sit right there because that's right on top of the tire. That is perfect for me. And then the back is basically on top of the tire as well, but I probably would bring it down a little bit more, and then probably raise the front just a touch. One thing I like about the Airlift, I can control it from my phone. It's Bluetooth, and also I can adjust individually what bag I want. So if one bag is like, you know, 78, or another one is like 80 or something like that, I can sit there and adjust whatever bag that I want in each corner individually. So it's just a better option. There are more air rod suspensions out there, but Airlift is basically like one of the top tier for the management. And another thing too, you know, a lot of people, when they purchase air rod, they don't really think about the ride quality. They just want to go up and go down at car meets and stuff like that. To me, the management, and I've been told this multiple times, the management is what's going to give you your ride quality. So even if you don't really have good airbags, or good aftermarket bags, your ride quality is going to come from your management. So, you know, again, there are others, but Airlift just happens to be at the top of the line, so that's what I went with. All right, so I have everything laid out for you basically. The struts and the bags came in about 10 minutes ago. I ordered those last month, but it's, you know, took about 4 to 6 weeks. It's been about 4, to be honest with you, 4.5. But they just came in, and I went ahead and laid everything out for you guys so you can kind of see, you know, what comes with the kit. Now, you can get the Airlift management system with bags and struts, but to me it was just a little bit cheaper and a little bit more easier doing a little bit of research and buying them separate. So I paid $24.50 for the Airlift management 3P, and then I paid separately $1,500 for the struts and the bags, and I'm gonna just get right into it. So starting off, this right here is the Airlift controller. I don't want to take it out of the package because I'm gonna let the guy that's going to install it do all of that. Don't want to scratch nothing up. But basically, this is your controller. It's going to pop up with, you know, your numbers in the corner. It has this button, that button, the center button, this one, and then you also have the 4 on each corner outside of these. So basically, you know, you have your up and down right there on each one. You can have presets off of these middle ones right here. So it doesn't necessarily just have to be, you know, all the way up, all the way down, or whatever, which is good. I like that. They also give you this right here. This is called basically a water trap. It's going to go on the end of the tank, and basically it's going to try to keep as much moisture out as possible. And doing a little bit of research on this, about once or twice a week, you want to kind of drain this out. You don't have to let it sit there or anything like that. You just basically, you know, hold it for a couple seconds and just kind of get rid of the water. And then that way you can keep your tank nice and clean, keep your lines good, keep everything basically, you know, up to date. So it's just like basically having a car. You know, you still have maintenance that you're going to have to do on this if you want everything to last. So moving forward, we have the airlines. I believe this is 3/8 if I'm not mistaken, or it might be quarter. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe I ordered the 3/8 line just to kind of get it to go up and down a little bit faster. Then we have all of your attachments for the compressors here. They give you your fittings and everything. This right here is one of the compressors, the other one's over there, and basically this is just a 444C compressor. Now, you don't have to go dual compressors like I did. I went with dual compressors simply because it's always better to have two. If one gives out, you still have one that can, you know, get the vehicle to raise up and down or do what you need it to do until you're able to replace this one or whichever one that goes out. Singly, they aren't that costly if one does go out. I believe they're like $250 to $350 or something like that for a replacement, which is not bad. And after going through what I've went through on my daily with the factory compressor going out, you know, like I said, I'm basically kind of just a sit and duck right now, and there's nothing that I can do to get it to come up or get air in the bags or anything like that. So it's always good to have dual, especially if they offer the option. Now, I will say, if you do get the dual compressors, you are going to need, they give you a harness for one, but you are going to need the dual harness as well. If you do not order that harness and you get two compressors, you will not be able to hook up your second compressor. So always remember to click that option if you happen to be in the market for air ride and you get dual compressors. Again, there's, you know, all of your fittings, butt connectors and stuff like that, zip ties in there. This little guy right here is basically the brain to the whole entire thing. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. But this is basically the brain. I'm not gonna take it out because these can be a little finicky. But basically you have your ports. They are labeled. I don't know if you can see that or if the camera's picking it up, but they are labeled at the bottom. You kind of want that in a nice secure location. More than likely it's probably going to sit right below the tank. And then moving forward again, you have your fittings that come with the rest of the kit. So it literally comes with everything that you're going to need. I mean, they even give you a cutter for the line so you can get your cuts nice and crisp, because you don't want, it's kind of like AN or it's kind of like AN fittings and push lock fittings. That's basically what that is, and that's basically what everything else is, as you can see here. It's just push lock. So you want your cuts nice and straight so everything's good. Moving forward, I didn't take out the other two. They're still in the box, so I just kind of pulled one of each out right now. But when you order your bags, if you did what I did, it does come with the keys. These little things right here are your dampening adjustments for the struts, and it also comes with everything you're going to need as well to mount everything and not have to worry. So this one here is the rear bag. I've done some research on the actual bag quality. I believe it's 3-ply or 4-ply. So it should be definitely strong enough to do exactly what I'm going to be doing with it, which is not nothing in particular, but every now and then I'll probably air out. But for the most part, like I said, it's just daily. I'm not trying to necessarily build a show car or anything like that. It's still my tow vehicle for the race car back there. So here we have the front strut, and basically this one just kind of mounts in like factory basically. So you have your plate at the top, there's your adjustments up there, and everything is well built. It's all built to order, so it's nothing that's been sitting on the shelf or anything like that. And for the most part, I mean, it looks like it was well built, well put together. So I'm pretty excited about getting everything done finally. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. And it also, I forgot to add, it does come with aftermarket, the brackets or the mounting brackets. I'm gonna try to get this out the best way I can. If not, then I'm gonna just leave it wrapped up. But so basically that goes on there like that right there, and it mounts to the little control arm for the front. The rears, however, do not have mounting like that because it is air rod. So these are the rears, and I'm gonna put the phone down for a second. Okay, so this one is the rear strut. As you can see, like I said, it's look like it's well built. I like how clean it is. I like the color option. So, and then there you can see the adjustment, and then you adjust them basically by the Allen heads right there. So for the most part, like I said, I think it was money well spent, and I'm pretty excited to get everything on. And the location for all of this, so everybody knows the Jeeps have pretty decent trunk space. I would like to maintain my trunk space and keep everything where I can still get groceries, or if I need to load the tent for the race car, or if I need to put my jack in here or my tires, whatever the case may be, I still would like to keep my trunk space specifically for that reason. If I need to put my daughter's stroller in here or something like that, I can still be able to do so without having the compressor and the tank and everything visible and shown. And then you also the tank and the compressors, you don't want to hear all of that either, you know, while you're driving. So I'm actually glad that the Grand Cherokees have this option, but it's basically another storage compartment, which is basically just a spare tire compartment underneath all of that. So basically everything's going to go here. The tank's going to go back there, and then of course it's going to have the compressors. I don't know exactly how he's going to do it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the tank, the computer, and then both of the compressors, and then the lines are going to go down. So I'm pretty excited about it, and you know, it's going to be hidden, it's going to be tucked away, so you know, even if I didn't want anybody to know that I had air ride on here, you know, they wouldn't know unless I lifted this compartment or this cover up. So that's a good thing about this right here. And like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. I've been driving it like that for the last 2 months, and it's a choice that I really didn't have. I had to do it. It was a lot of money to get everything, and not that I like spending money, but I wanted to put some money into the race car. So that's semi on hold right now. I got some plans for that. It still has the stock motor in it right now, and it's still running. She's still kicking. So I've been abusing it a little bit harder than I normally probably would, but I mean, you never gonna know what anything can take if you don't, you know, try some chances. So I have an update for you guys on that one here soon, on the plan with that, or I might just do it at the end of this video and let you guys know. But like I said, for the most part, the Jeep will be under construction this weekend. I'm gonna drop it off Friday afternoon and probably pick it up Sunday afternoon. The guy said it'd probably take about 48 hours or 2 days or something like that. So that's basically what I'll do. And then when I get it back, I won't have an install video for you or anything like that. I'm pretty sure he might have one on his channel or his Instagram page or anything. But basically, you know, I just would rather trust it being in somebody's hands who knows what they're doing, and somebody who's done it before. I know air ride, but I've never installed air ride, and I don't want to chance anything on trying to do it myself, even though it would probably save me a good chunk of change. But like I said, I would just rather leave it to the professionals. So I'm a driver, he's an installer. We're just gonna leave it at that. So I appreciate you guys for watching. It's a small channel. I'm trying my best to get out some more videos. And after we do get this air ride on, you know, who knows? We might, you know, take it to a car meet or something like that and air out and, you know, let him enjoy it. So, you know, it already gets a lot of attention as it is right now, because of the cam and because it, you know, it is lowered right now. Sitting still, or if I'm at a gas station or a stoplight or something like that, every single day, almost all day when I'm driving, somebody is going crazy over the fact that, you know, you really don't hear a cammed Grand Cherokee like that, unless it's basically like somebody with a Trackhawk or somebody who has a pro-charged or turbocharged SRT. So nobody really does anything with the 5.7s like that. But like I said, it's not that I wanted to do it, but if something happens where I have the chance to upgrade, then of course, you know, it's a no-brainer at that point. So like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm going to try my best to get some more videos out for you. Probably the next time I take the car out, I'm not 100% sure when that's going to be. I believe they have a test and tune coming up, so that'll probably be the last time that the car comes out for the rest of the year. So I need to pull the motor out and take the car down to my buddy Matt so he can put the cage in it, get some other things done. Might possibly put the car on Fuel Tech. Not 100% sure on that yet, but we'll see. Not making any promises, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'm of course going to take it. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned. I'll probably kick out another video one day next week when everything's said and done, and I'll kind of go through the controller and basically show you how the air management is going to work. So stay up. Thanks for watching. Peace.